What's going on, guys? Hey, it's Bongface. Today I want to talk to you guys about the train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio. Now, on February 3rd at around 9 p.m., a Norfolk Southern train derailed, and this is near the border of Pennsylvania and Ohio. The town has about 4,800 people in it, and nobody was hurt in this incident yet. Most of the train's 150 cars didn't have any hazardous material on it, but 20 of them did. And now, instead of them collecting this material or somehow being able to, extract it from the spill, they decided to light it on fire and basically release all kinds of other chemicals into the air, basically nuking this town. There's been thousands of animals so far that have died. Many people are getting sick. Norfolk Southern won't speak on it. They won't appear at any of the town halls. The EPA said it was safe to return to people's homes and that the air quality was at levels safe enough to breathe. People have already started developing symptoms and sicknesses. I believe this is going to turn into something huge. I think the government basically just nuked a small town in Ohio. But we'll check out some of these stories, let you guys develop your own opinion.
When she discovered them all lifeless, practically in the same position, with no signs of a predator entering their enclosure.
I'm beyond upset and quite panicked because they may be just chickens, but they're family.
Brashear says her chickens were alive and well yesterday. She believes the smell following the detonation of the train carrying chemicals that derailed in East Palestine is to blame for her birds' sudden death.
Norfolk Southern was invited. They were the ones that were pro this cable thing when I was against it and wanted to have it in the auditorium. Okay? We invited them many times. They were all meetings. Then today I get a phone call that they didn't feel safe. I understand, sir. I'm just as frustrated as you. I'm just as frustrated as you guys. This can't. I understand everybody. I'm just as frustrated. I live in a community just like you. I'm trying to get answers. I literally cannot force them to be here. You can see how much.
Hey, listen. If you got a question, if you have a question for Norfolk Southern, they are not here tonight. My table is right down here. You come and get one of my cards, and then I will give your question. We will respond to you. I will ask that question on your behalf. You will not go without getting your question answered at some time.
We also have the story tonight of an East Palestine man who was in a recent movie that was eerily similar to the train derailment that happened.
First News reporter Abigail Cloutier spoke with him about the uncanny similarities.
When Ben Ratner signed up to be an extra on White Noise, a movie that was about a train accident that caused a chemical leak, he never thought it would become his reality. Ratner is an extra in a traffic jam scene sitting in a line of cars trying to evacuate. The movie follows a family after a train hits a tanker truck, creating a chemical cloud. White Noise came out in 2022 and was shot around Ohio. Ratner is an extra in a shoot in Salem.
My dad and I went, and they had us basically in cars evacuating.
The plot of the movie is not lost on the East Palestine community.
Because there's only so much negative you can focus on. People are like, oh, how about this? It's kind of uncanny here, this movie.
Ratner tells me he tried watching White Noise again soon after the derailment.
Probably like 15 minutes in, I turned it off. It was not something that I was ready to watch yet.
The night of the fire, Ratner and his family were watching his kids' basketball game, and they weren't sure what was wrong at first. They live in what was the 1-mile evacuation zone, and it became clear they needed to get out.
Loaded up the kids and the dog and a little bit of clothes we had from mother-in-law's house and went and stayed in Salem.
He waited for a few days after the evacuation order to bring his wife, kids, and dog back. He says he worries about the effects of the disaster on East Palestine. His family does not want to move, but they worry about health concerns and property value.
You see your home as an investment for the future, and if the railroad took that investment from us, there needs to be that consideration.
Excuse me. All right, move on. Nothing to see here. see here, please.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Let's go, Brandon.